mafaesworld.
Hi guys! So as promised, you're gonna meet up close and personal our eldest son, Nico Belasco, as he inspires his age group. He's 15 years old, but he actually has an old soul. So I hope you learn a thing or two from him. And there's a little surprise. You'll also meet my little brother, Ezekiel Jeremiah. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Nico Belasco. I'm a 15-year-old photographer, writer, videographer, and blogger. I'm the oldest of the Team Belasco kids. It's great. It's a blessing and a curse. Because I get to teach them how to be and what to do and what not to do. And the curse part of it is that I have to experience what not to do. Maybe school, regular school. Not knowing how to go through the day. Like, when you're a kid, I guess, you don't really know what to do when you're having your first day of school. Like for me, I didn't know what to do. And I was really quiet and I stayed at the corner of the room most of the time. And if it would have been nice if I had someone to give me the advice, I guess. Advice to socialize and make friends. I guess there's a stereotype for homeschool that you're isolated or that you don't really get to socialize with people your age. I used to think that was true, but actually being homeschooling, I can tell you that it's not true. You get to socialize with people your age and people that are older than you, and you can relate to them more. I really like it. I like it better than the idea of being homeschooled by myself because it's like I'm in an actual classroom with them. And we have a whole room for studying at home. Very, super close with them. Sometimes, when they don't get problems, they come to me. Just see my friends on a regular basis, but with homeschooling, I can hang out with them as many times as I want. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to appreciate homeschooling as much as I do now without actually attending regular school. I like capturing happy moments. Well, I'm an events, nightlife, portrait, and I guess you could say fashion photographer too. I like to do pretty much all aspects of photography. My blog is nicobelasco.wordpress.com. Everything pretty much in my life, but lately I've been catching up because I transferred to a new blog, and I've been transferring old blog posts, and I haven't been able to transfer the blog posts where I actually write a lot. So lately it's been all about events and different things that we've attended. It's really awesome. I just enjoy the moment. I also feel lucky that I'm able to capture the moments of these people that have been on TV and are well known and accomplished. Well, for those of you who don't know, I have two moms, and for me, step is just a wasted word. It's either your family or you're not. And then for me, Mom Mafe, she treats me like a son, and that makes her a mom to me. So I'm 15 now, but when I was maybe 3 or 4, I think we went to Disneyland, and it was the first time my mom and dad just got together, and I didn't like it, I guess you can say. I felt sort of overprotective towards my dad, and I really didn't know Mom Mafe at the time, so I kind of disagreed with the fact that they'd hold each other's hands and be all lovey-dovey, I guess. And I remember not letting them hold each other's hands. But since then, I've grown to love it, and happy to have two moms. For me, having step siblings, I don't really look at them as step siblings. I mean, it's all the same to me. I love having them. It's really awesome. I'm super excited because the last time Mom was pregnant was 7 years ago, I think. 7 years ago, and I never was really fully aware of what was going on. I only thought that she had like a baby in her stomach and that was it. It's awesome. I mean, there's a lot of perks to it. Having a beauty queen mom and a basketball player dad, I can say they're pretty well known. Their statuses make them seem like they're all that, but really they're just humble and they're passionate about helping other people and not so much boosting themselves to be better people. And from that, I learned to be more humble and to help other people before helping myself. So my mom is based in the States and my dad's based in the Philippines. So it used to be that every summer we'd come to the Philippines to visit my dad. We moved to the States. We stayed there for a while, for about 2 or 3 years. And then we moved back to the Philippines and it's changed. Now we're back here and on the way back from summer 2013, Mike and I we went to the States by ourselves. And it was fun and it was pretty scary at the same time because I didn't have to it wasn't only me, it was Mike, and Mike gets motion sickness, so when he threw up, I kind of lost it. But it was great because we had as she called it, a big sister or a flight attendant help us throughout the whole experience. Well, high school in the States, the school that I attended was public, and the school that I attended here was private. And I guess you can say it's really different. But high school in the States is not like it is in the movies. There's bullying, there's fights. I experienced a fight. I mean, I didn't actually get into a fight, but as I was walking to one of my classes, I saw I saw one person push another, and then all of a sudden a fight broke out, and there's a whole crowd surrounding them. I remember seeing someone run to a teacher and tell them, the kids here, they don't have such a good school, so they don't have much to fear, I guess you can say. But in the States, we had a pretty big school. The school I attended there was a middle school, but it was structured as a high school, so it was pretty big. And there were about 10 basketball courts and a huge football field, and they had this thing called the Canyon Mile, and it was every Monday we'd run up a hill and through the forest, and they would time us, so every Monday we'd have to try to beat our time from the previous Monday. So in the States, I used to walk. I mean, there were times when nobody could pick me up, and it was a pretty small town that we lived in, so I was able to walk home and be more independent, I guess you could say. But here in the Philippines, it's kind of hard to do that because there's traffic and pollution and the air isn't so clean. So I'm going to introduce you to my younger uncle, Ezekiel Jeremiah. He's my mom's brother, and he happens to have the same birthday as me, and he wants to be a part of the vlog. So I thought, why not now? So we're going to kick it to him in Australia.
Hey guys, so I'm Ezekiel Jeremiah Yunin, and I'm Belascos' the little brother, as I think she kind of talked to you about. that much, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I live in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, the land down under. I'm 12 years of age, and I'm in high school already, so I'm year 7, so I'm not really the baby brother anymore. I'm kind of high school already, and I'm the only sibling living here in my parents' house, in mom and dad's house. And I also have a brother too. He lives here in Sydney too, but he's already married, and he just moved to an apartment actually, and he has already a son named Z. Anyway, so yeah, so this is me, Ezekiel Yunan again. I'm sorry, I kept introducing myself. Just don't know what to say. Anyway, so being a little brother for my sister is actually good, very good, because every time I visit the Philippines, my sister always runs up to me and hugs me non-stop, because that's how much she loves me, that's how much she misses me. Because, you know, we're a big distance apart from each other, as she lives far away, like we're like 1,000 miles away from each other, and we don't get to see that much. So how we get updated is by calling her, and calling her daughter, which is my niece. So I'm already an uncle already as well, and nephew as well. So it's quite sad for me, because I don't really get to see my other cousins here and nephews here as well, because I also have cousins and nephews here. So it's quite lonely for me. I only see them when there's big celebrations happening, like birthdays or Christmas or Easter and events like that, so etc. And how I get communicated with my sisters by calling her. That's how me and my parents get updated what they're doing in the Philippines. It's Ezekiel, again. I'm just gonna show you my sister's achievements here that she has here in Australia, and I'm gonna show you right now. So here is a large wall unit. I don't know if you know what a wall unit is, but we keep the photos and trophies here. Sorry for the loud background again. So these are all the trophies, and those are my parents and my sister's parents too. So yeah, those are her tennis trophies, because here in Australia she competed for tennis comps, and she won these trophies right there. So these are tennis trophies. She didn't get to bring them to the Philippines because I think she didn't have any room. So yeah, she had these tennis comps, and every Saturday morning she would wake up early with my dad and go to a comp, like a tennis comp actually. And she has all of these beautiful trophies that she didn't take with her to the Philippines, because I think it's just too much room to take up. So yeah, so there's where is it? There's a picture right there. And now we go to photos. So this was me when I was a baby. It was me when I was a baby. I was just like too young there. Too young. Sorry. And then this is my sister. So this is one of my sister's photos. So this is when she joined for Miss World 2003. So she competed a beauty pageant in China. It was a big opportunity for her, I think, I'm not sure. And here are more of her photos. Here are more. She joined a contest. That's the fam. There's more here. So yeah. And then there's more photos right here. That's her son, which is my nephew. There's a fan back there. Then there's her wedding photos. I can't get it out. It's just too thin. And here are more photos. So there's still a lot of photos here. And yep. There's me. And there's my sister. Right there. And she still has more trophies up there.
I hope you learn more about homeschooling and blended families, and be sure to follow my blog at nicobelasco.wordpress.com. I'll be posting a lot soon, so stay tuned. But she treats me as a mother, and
Oops, that's a good one. Go. Again.
wait, that wasn't right?
She treats me like a mother.
And I can say that that's
Oh, jeez.